Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stick Ranger. So, last time I did a little bit of off-screen grinding, and I actually did get the weapon I was looking for, the long staff. I was correct in my assumption, the green dragons did indeed drop them. And I also got a level up, so let's benefit from that real quick. Let's see, magic, health. Once again, I always like to keep these as even as possible during most of my playthroughs that aren't like totally gimmicky, which I do like to do on occasion. This isn't one of them though. It's a playthrough in which I basically exclusively try to like show off the mechanics of the game and make sure to get more people into it because this is a fantastic game. Now something I do want to bring up that someone a couple episodes ago actually did mention that I really liked, or a question that I really liked. How far am I actually familiar with this game? Because I've mentioned several times that I played this game a long time ago. However, I haven't completed it, and I haven't played it in quite some time, so they've added a lot to the game that I have not actually seen yet. The last time I played this game was around this area. It was like the first snow world right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I don't think I've ever been in this lake. I've never been in this castle. I've never been in this odd-looking tree right here. And then this must be the hell world I keep hearing about. I'm not sure if this castle or if anything is up in that castle quite yet, but who knows? That's endgame anyway. So that's like a good third of the map I'm not familiar with, or a good like quarter of the map I'm not familiar with. So there we go. So let's move on here. I actually want to complete, let's see, Grassland or Hill Country. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and complete Hill Country real quick. Because I've been through this map several times grinding through it, but I've never actually completed it. Oh, and I had to feed these monsters on camera before, so I'm skipping past them. Oh yes, here we go. Here's some unfamiliar guys. Are you guys on? Yes, okay. I'm gonna hold, Actually, I'm going to drag these guys over here so I can start taking them out with my melee characters because I do not want them to get anywhere near this big walker enemy right here because he's just a pain to deal with if you're a melee fighter. Actually, you know what? I might have to in order to actually get through and kill him. So let's see here. Oh wow, you're already very low on health. Oh wow, we're cutting through your health quite quickly. All right, that actually worked out quite nicely. Let's take you out. You know what? You're too close to the exit. Let's just leave. And let's see. We fought these fools. Those little X-walkers don't really do much here. And oh my goodness, yes. Again, this is a very good grinding spot early on. If you ever feel like you need some levels. So let's move on to the boss here. Now the boss is a series of these X-walkers. Accompanied by this really large one, which fires a shot which does a lot of damage. He doesn't really feel like doing it now, probably because he's slowed down. Okay, there we go. I gotta show off how much damage that does. That does like 17 damage. That's quite a bit. Let's check out his lackeys first, just to make it a little bit easier on us. Yeah, let the, oh, that actually killed you. Oh, that's a new weapon. The Thunder Spirit. I actually really like these things. I actually want to equip it right now. Let's equip it to, let's see, who gets a lot of kills? You get a lot of kills. Well, we'll give it to the Whipper. The Thunder Spirit is very interesting. Those items are actually a little bit rare to come by. Yeah, I'm really happy about how many rare items I've come across in this playthrough. Like, I feel it kind of makes it like I'm actually showing off a lot of the game very quickly. So, regardless, though, let's see here. What the Thunder Spirit actually does, if you look here, it says 50% enemy dies thunder. What that basically means is 50% of the time when this particular ranger kills an enemy, it has a chance, or it has a 50% chance to, oh yes, did you see that lightning right there? It was very quick, but basically what it does is basically whenever you kill an enemy, it has like an add effect it has like an add effect, or an occasional chance to boost off an add effect, like right there. Like those do a considerable amount of mad damage to this for this point in the game too. Like 94 is pretty good, or 56. Thunder is usually very sporadic in how much damage it deals, but it's a really nice thing to have on your side this early on, nevertheless. Especially on a class like the Stone Whip, he gets so many of my kills this early on. I was thinking of giving it to him because he yeah, I was thinking of giving it to the priest, but honestly, he mostly just like peppers the enemies with damage as opposed to actually kills them due to the fact that he's so weak starting off here. Regardless, so let's actually move on here. We fought these fools before, and I don't think there's a weapon in this level I actually want. So let's move on here. Let's see. We have a red one now. I believe, okay. These enemies, yeah. Oh, I actually found out that these enemies are called snakes, apparently, by these ones that jump at you. And the ones, this particular head we're fighting right now is called the fairy head. One thing I don't think I've mentioned yet is there are actually two things that categorize most enemies from their appearance look. And that is how they move, and it's also the kind of head that's attached to them. So like these guys right here, like this little head with like the this little like raindrop head with like the tail on the very end. That's called a fairy head. These things are called like X heads. And however, since these guys walk around the ground, they're called walkers, and these guys, since they jump towards you, they're called snakes. I'm not sure if I'm Iron Whip. I'm not going to equip that. That's basically just a powerful one with no magic effect. I like having magic on my weapon, so I'm not really going to bother with that. It's a very interesting mechanic. The heads and like walkers kind of thing, or yeah, the heads and species kinds of things. It's a little bit hard to explain, but there is like charts online on like the wiki and things like that you can basically just go to and then basically just like see everything right there. Let's take this fool out real quick. Do you have anything to drop? You have a Anju rice ball. Let's kill these guys actually. Maybe try to get more bang for a buck with that rice ball, and preferably maybe try to get a drop, and preferably like a rare drop too. No, you just ate it by complete accident. All right, that's not too bad. Let's see. Let's drag you guys over here. Let's see. That's gonna do a ton of damage to you. That should yeah, that's gonna kill you. Let's go down here now, kill this X-Walker, and then let's try to move on here. I want to say we fought all the enemies in this level, so you probably could just jump straight to the boss given my rolls right now. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna do that. Now, okay, this is basically the exact same as Grassland 1. So again, we're gonna employ the exact same strategy. We're going to turn all of these guys off, and we're basically just going to wait for a little bit. I might jump a little bit in with certain rangers in order to speed up the process a little bit, because I know this is a little boring to watch, but regardless, we'll make it work anyway. Actually, now I was going to say that I don't think the fire will be that useful against these guys. Well, okay, I think I may have mentioned this, but the Magician is actually my favorite class in the game. And the reason why is because so many of his attacks are so diverse. Like, if you look at any situation you could potentially be in any way, shape, or form in this game, like, there is always at least one weapon the Magician can get at some point that is ideal for that circumstance. You know, like for most of my melee characters, I have a problem with monsters that fly. He can take care of that with attacks like Explosion. Have guys that go along the ground. You have fire for that, and there's even like a lot of like one-off enemies that just seem to like really take a lot of damage from a certain weapon from the Magician. That's kind of why he's my favorite class. Like, there's never, given you have the right weapon and you know how they work, there's never a bad situation to put him in. Like, you're never going to be at a loss because you're using him. And I think that's pretty cool, actually. Like, I like it that, ooh, that's a card, another card. I swear these are more rare than I'm actually getting them. Oh, the Pierce's card is kind of interesting. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, the cards I could explain why we're waiting for this to be complete here. The cards... Now, okay, there are a lot of combo items in the games. There's like stones. There's like, I'm actually gonna equip the stone to him. Yeah, so you can give my rangers more attack. There we go. Let's see here. So you have like the stones. You got the crystals right here. However, actually, you know what? Can I? No, you can't equip that. Certain things can only be equipped to certain rangers. I don't really care for that mechanic that much, but regardless though, what the cards actually do is, well, you may have a lot of different types of combo items in the game. Like, you got the stones, you got the crystals, you have like the spirits, you got these gems right here. The cards are basically miscellaneous effects. The effects can be very random sometimes, and it's also very random like who you can actually equip them to. Well, no, it's not random, but like it kind of feels that way sometimes. So yeah, if there's an item in the game that'll let you do something, and it's not like whatever a crystal does or whatever a stone does, you know, like raising your flat stats or something like that, it's most likely going to be a card. The two I have on me right now, I have Pierce's card. What Pierce's card does is it makes it so let's see here. 1 out of every 4 of my hits will penetrate. So, like, it'll actually go through an enemy. That's not... despite I can equip it to this guy, I don't really want to, because, actually might sell it, in all honesty, because that's actually not the best, I don't really have... The Pierce's card you want on the sniper, which is the guy who uses the bow and arrow. That actually just works out quite nicely for him. Because he fires an arc most of the time, and as a result... I don't want to go to lake quite yet. And as a result... Let's go to Grassland 6. Yeah, let's take care of these guys. And as a result, what am I trying to say here? And as a result, places or like levels that have roofs are usually a lot more of a pain for him because his shots keep getting stuck in the ceiling. This is a way to kind of work around that, because now they'll just go straight through the ceiling in order to attack the enemy. The guides card, it basically gives your projectiles homing, which is very interesting. That is a very nice thing to have, and another really good card if you're using the sniper by chance. You know what? Not negating. Excluding these 4 guys, I think the sniper is maybe like my 5th favorite guy. I'm actually going to equip the Ooh, but there are flying enemies here too. Do I want to equip this right now? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I have right now. But my rangers seem to be doing a pretty good job of taking out these trees. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a new item for the angel. Though of course saying I don't really have one. The ice ring. I think that can slow enemies. Let's see. Let's go ahead a little bit more. We have these guys now who shoot fire. Shouldn't really be too big of an issue though. Let's see here. Preferably I can kill like this group of trees and maybe get an item for it. Oh wait, no, there's a new staff for the priest right there, the staff of ice. That slows down enemies when it hits them. I'm actually gonna equip it real quick just to show off what it does. That's kind of neat. Assuming my guys don't like kill immediately. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, it just slows them down. Everyone within his radius gets slowed down whenever he attacks now. There are a lot of really interesting things this class can do, but honestly, I just like sticking with what I know. And what I know is anything really gimmicky that I like to experiment around with, and range. Range is very good on the Gladiator, and what I definitely recommend. Now, I'm just going to skip that. I don't really want to deal with all that. Let's skip this, too, because I already fought these guys. I think I fought all the enemies on this floor, actually. Actually, let's fight this. And let's equip the fire back on just for the screen, because I think it'd be very useful. Let's drag you guys over here so you can actually attack. Let's see here. Can I drag you in here and maybe try to... Ooh, I have an idea. Let's drag... let's give him the staff of ice. Let's drag him in and slow everyone down at once. There we go. I think that's why you use weapons like that, but honestly, they're not my favorite. I just kind of like them. Let's see here. Let's drag you away real quick and actually give this Ijiri Rice Ball to this Whipper right here because he kind of needs it. Where did my Gladiator go? Oh, there he is. Sometimes you can just like fling a guy up into space and like they don't come back down for a while, which is kind of funny. I don't recommend it though, unless you really need to buy it sometime somehow. I wonder if he's gonna fall by the time I raise all my stats here. Let's see here. Strength, dexterity. Ah, there he is. All right. Well, we're close enough, I'd assume. Let's see. We fought these fools. Now let's go on to the boss. I want to say it's yes, it's a tree. Okay. Let's do a similar thing to what we've done on Grassland 1 and Grassland 4 so far. Turn all these guys off. I might drag these guys around just to get them a little action, especially if those guys are close to the ground, because then you can really take advantage of that. Let's actually try to get you in the action here, so I can let's see, can I kill you? There we go. All right, that worked out quite nicely. Let's go over here so we can kill this guy as well. Fire against ice. How's this gonna work? Actually, I'm just gonna slow you down anyway. Assuming he hits. Okay, he's actually really low on health. Like I care though. I mean, I can probably just revive him later. Oh, there we go. There's the Thunder Spear doing its job. Let's see here. Let's grab the Whipper, bring him out a little bit, and let's see. Oop, okay, there we go. This big tree right here. He fires like a single volley of shots that just do a ton of damage to you. Not really too big of an issue though. Although I may resort to just inching over to him because I don't really want to take too much damage against him. Let's see here. What I could do again, I could do this again. I actually kind of like this strategy. I might keep this weapon just so I can do this. But I can come over here, freeze all these guys, and just retreat out. That's actually a very good strategy that, I'm going to keep that down there. I've never used that weapon that much before, so I think that'd actually be a really interesting way to try it out here. And this freeze effect lasts a while, too. Let's see. I want to say that this Whipper is going to die pretty soon. I don't really care though. I can just revive him later. That and there's no real penalty if you revive from a shop or from an inn because it's just like 1 more gold. Yeah, there we go. So those guys are finally done. Let's go over here. Oh, not you. Okay, let's go over here. Start going. Okay, I'm not equipping the fire for the tree quite yet, just because I want to take these guys out first. Let's give you Let's see. Let's give you that. And then let's go over here. Let's kill this fairy bat right here. These enemies are called bats too. And let's see here. This should not be an issue whatsoever. Actually, I could probably just sit here and tank your hits because fire works a little weirdly in this game. The fire, it's one of those elements that really only works well if you know how to use it. And sometimes these enemies don't, which is kind of funny to me. There we go. So let's equip the fire back on. Let's basically do exactly what we did on the last level of trees, Grassland 6, I believe. Okay, if I get under him, the fire will land right on top of him once it's done with its arc, and we'll actually be able to do a bit more damage to him. Actually, if I'm doing this, I'm gonna turn the priest on so he can just come over here, maybe give me a couple stats. Oh, that's a bit of damage for this point in the game. Yeah, he's gonna power up my magician a little bit, and he's gonna be dealing some damage of his own, so that's gonna be nice. Actually, what I want to try and do, I want to equip him with that just so he'll get a little bit closer, because I'm going all in with this magician right now. There we go. That's a bit more respectable. Then let's equip him with this again so he gets the added range. And then let's see here. All right, here we go. This is working out quite nicely. I'm getting the boost from the priest. And, yeah, all right, this is actually working out really nicely. Okay, so this guy should be almost dead. He's not firing as often because he was frozen. And, yeah, so there we go. That worked out quite nicely. So that's Grassland 6 out of the way. Let's go sell our weapons real quick, the ones that we're not going to be using. I'm going to keep that, actually. That's a really interesting weapon that I've never really seen myself use before. So, next time, I think we're going to head on to Grassland 7. So there we go. Thanks for watching.